All right, let's talk about that forecast. The weekend is upon us, Northeast Ohio. Are you ready for it? Weather-wise, we've got more beautiful weather on the way. Let us not take this for granted because, again, this will change once we break out of this pattern, but we're stuck in it for now. We've got warmer temperatures ahead. It's going to turn more summer-like around here, and obviously we're on the search for rain. It's been so bone dry around here. We have that increasing drought down in our southern counties. And we need the rain, so let's discuss when we get it. 51 degrees over at Hopkins. We've got 40s out east and down towards the south. A comfortably cool start to your day. There's virtually no wind this morning once again. We'll have a light breeze this afternoon as high pressure is still in charge. Coolest readings are on the eastern side of that high. We start to warm up on the backside, so you do notice much warmer temperatures in the plains. We've got nothing but sunshine expected today. Our nearest clouds up in Michigan right now. We'll probably have some high wispy clouds towards sunset. Should make for a picturesque sunset. Whenever we have clouds at sunset, it always looks great. High pressure in charge right now, but low pressure is out towards the west. Here's our weekend rain chance. This boundary will sink south, but it will be fading as it runs into this high. As we're in this pattern, it just doesn't provide a lot of moisture here locally. We've got temps today, upper 70s. I mean, just wall-to-wall sunshine. What a beautiful Friday around here. Guards game looks good again. Nice series starting against the White Sox. White Sox, real stinky team, but they've been red hot recently. They're 8-2 in their last 10 games, and so it's not going to be as easy as we think. 72 degrees at first pitch. Cooler in the late innings. All right, weekend looks like this. I've got us near 80, both Saturday and Sunday. We'll have a period of clouds that works through later in the day Saturday. That is our shot at rain. It's whatever's left over off of what develops north. And then Sunday, we're going full on sunshine again. National Design Mart hour by hour forecast. Beautiful day today. Here's your afternoon as we're kicking off high school football. Maybe you're making dinner plans. We'll be in the 70s, dropping back through the 60s, and we'll cool down to the 50s and upper 40s tomorrow morning once again. Here's our rain chance on Saturday. We'll start dry. We'll have a few high mid-level clouds working in midday, and then here's your interval of clouds in the afternoon. May have some rain left over that would fade as it moves in. All right, if you get any rain Saturday late in the afternoon and evening, it's bonus rain. All right, that system heads through and that's it. Then we go dry for another stretch with beautiful conditions around here on Sunday. Should make it into the upper 70s, if not low 80s. Look at the drought across the country. Real bad out west. This is the area of concern, as this whole area here has gone dry from Missouri up into Ohio. Our drought, if you joined us on streaming yesterday, we were talking about this as it got released, the new drought monitors out. We now have severe drought in areas of Carroll County. We've got moderate drought down towards the south. That continues. And then we're abnormally dry in our northern counties. We're losing soil moisture every single day. Thank goodness not as fast as we would in June and July, but this is still a problem. I mean, we're dealing with 5 to 6 inches of a deficit down in the Akron-Canton area. Some areas need up to 7 inches of rain. You don't just do that overnight. That takes a pattern change that lasts. Little chance of rain Saturday into Saturday night, and then a little chance of rain next Thursday. Otherwise, we just don't have it, at least in the forecast for now. There are signs that the following week we turn a little bit more active as the pattern changes. But here's what we'll be looking at on radar on Saturday. Complex of storms off towards the north. All indication is it either comes in and fades or it stays off towards the west. Indiana has the best chance of rain out of that. And then we're dry. Big picture pattern shows maybe some tropical moisture trying to get in here. Notice these frontal boundaries are also trying to get in here. It all takes its time. And unfortunately, models showing a big old high pressure comes back in here and kind of squashes any rain chances in the extended. So I've got my eye on it. Trust me, I want it as bad as you do. Union Hill Mortgage 10-day forecast. Temperatures will climb a summer-like week next week with highs in the low to mid 80s for much of the week with sunshine. Dave?
All right, Matt, thank you very much.